Good afternoon, boys and girls, and welcome to Channel Don News, where we will never introduce you to Mr. Nothing, and we'll never say the words, a thing. That way, when someone asks you, you can say, I don't know nothing, and I ain't heard a thing. Breaking news today. Here we are in the studios. This station wrote a letter, aka email, to GoPro to try to figure out how to work some of the stuff on their editing app. Question. I cannot figure a way to get the video easily, to get the video from my phone to the PC so I can post it. Answer. Quick doesn't have a direct export to cloud, to iCloud or PC. Well, that answers that. So it's just going to be hard to do. Next question. Excuse me. Need some finger tack. Next question. If I want to drop in a little text that corrects my error, if I say east instead of west, or if I say car instead of train or blue instead of green, I want to be able to drop a little text in there. So the answer is, can I do that? Can I drop a text in, or the answer? See, like right here, I said answer instead of question. The question is, can I drop in text? The answer from GoPro is yes, I can add the text. To add text precisely where you want to, make sure the slider is positioned at the exact point in the video. Now, I'm familiar with there's a bunch of sliders, but I'm assuming in the video they're talking about the slider on the timeline. I haven't tried it yet, but I will. As soon as I get done posting this video, I'm going to try it, see what happens. Next. If I add a still shot to the video, I can't control the amount of time that it stays on the screen. Now, this is a huge deal, okay? Let's pretend that yesterday, although this didn't actually happen, but my plan originally was to go out to, I'm just going to say LSU Stadium, take some pictures of the stadium, go on the internet, find some pictures of LSU Stadium throughout the years, because the stadium is over 100 years old and it's gone through some incredible transformations. And it's one of the most, to me, it's one of the most famous college stadiums there is. It's called Death Valley. So I found some stills. I want to put some stills on there, but I can't control how long they stay on there, which means that whatever I've got to say, I better get said in 6 or 8 seconds. I can't say nothing in 6 or 8 seconds. So I asked them, I had a still shot to the video, and I can't change the duration. Their answer. The answer is, as for still images, the duration flexibility is indeed limited. If consistent timing is crucial, consider a more specialized video editing program. In other words, they don't do it. Now, this is a big deal, okay? Because whether they can do it or not is not the point. The point is, I didn't know, me, Don, your newsman, didn't know whether I couldn't do it because it couldn't be done, or it could be done, but I couldn't do it. So now I know to quit wasting my time trying to make still shots stay on the screen longer. However, that does make me change my plans on some things. So I'm going to go into ponder over what to do about that. So there's something else here. I think that was 4. There was 4 questions that I asked him. And one of them was about, wait a minute, because I think this one I've already figured out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So anyway, some of the stuff I figured out, some of the stuff I'm struggling with. One of the things that I found out that I thought I had this figured out, but I don't. But I did figure a way to cheat the system. That should be in here. If checking me the same subject on the same story, I can't put a little title page at the beginning of each video. They only answer 3 out of the 4 questions. They answer 4, but they answer 1 twice. Because one of the questions has been the music. Let's say if you watched the video I just posted a few minutes ago, this is a good example of it. I only want the music to play when it says Adventures of the Broken Retired on the screen. That's the only time I want the music to play. Got to make this look really newsroom. It's the only time I want the music to play. So, can I do that? And as it appears, no, I cannot. I can either have music through the whole thing, or I can have adjusted at different volume levels, but no matter what you do, you can still hear it in the background, which I find extremely aggravating. But I have either music on or off. It plays through the whole thing. But I can turn it down to where I think 95% of the volume is dedicated to me, and 5% of the volume is dedicated to the music. But you can still hear it back there, and I find it aggravating. But I did figure out a way to cheat it. I found a place on the editing program where I can control what point in the song starts at. So let's pretend I can't pick where it stops, but I can pick where it starts. So what I did for the video that you just saw just a few minutes ago, I'm pretty sure it's in that one. It has me going like this in the beginning, and then it has the whiteboard with Adventures of the Broken Retired. Then the music stops right at the end of when it shows that, hang on, excuse me. When it shows that Adventures of the Broken Retired, the music stops right when it goes. So to do that, what I did was that segment, I think that segment is 8 seconds long. This part and the Adventures of the Broken Retired. I think those two together are 8 seconds. So what I did was I went to the song, and I went all the way to the end of the song, and then I backed it up 8 seconds. And at the first part of it, when I do this gesture with the hand, I have the volume set now at 95% me, 5% music. And then when the music starts, I changed it to 100% music, 0% me. And the song came to an end. The song ended at the end of that piece. So the rest of it doesn't have music in it. So I got that part of it figured out. But controlling the music any more than that, as far as I can tell, as far as I can see, as far as I know, cannot be done. Okay, so overall considerations of the editing thing. Well, again, it comes down to this. Look at me. Chances of me going mountain biking, wakeboarding, chances of me doing all that stuff are somewhere between extremely slim and have you lost your friggin' mind. So I want to put in other things. If what I wanted to do was go wakeboarding and all that, then I have a product that will allow me to blast music over the whole thing, because wakeboarding or mountain biking or a lot of things like that, people aren't saying much anyhow. and they're all short videos anyway. I remember I watched this video right now is 10 minutes and 3 seconds. I've only got a couple minutes left. But I remember watching a couple of videos, how-to videos on how to use the Quick app, and the guy said, and the people in the videos say, the teachers in the videos say, well, this clip is 50 seconds long. This is a long one. We need to cut that down a little bit. Well, this clip is 10 minutes and 30 seconds, and I'm still going. So it's just not designed for me to use. It's not going to do what I want it to do. I've had a lot of fun learning how to do it. I think the program has some very good uses. I am not knocking it at all. Don't get me wrong. And I paid for it. But it's not going to serve everything that I need. Now, maybe there isn't. See, I'm really a newbie, super duper hardcore newbie at editing programs. There's only been one I've ever dealt with, and it's this one. So I know nothing. I got nothing to compare it to. There may not be an editing program out there that'll do what I want it to do. Although there's other channels that I watch. Now, JP Videos, he's been around for a long time. He's got a lot of subscribers. I watch a lot of his videos because his videos are good. Okay? I like them. And what I pay attention to a lot of times is the editing that he's able to do. So I sent him an email, not an email, I sent him a comment. What are you using for an editing program? And he told me. There's somebody else, so I'm going to look into that and see. I also watch Adventures Made from Scratch. Silas at the Junkyard. He's got a great system going. It works very well for him. Excuse me. He's got a great system going. It works very well for him. I had a little cough there. Pause button. And I like watching his videos. So I have not asked him yet. Before I ask anybody, I look. Because a lot of times they get asked those questions a lot. And if you look in their page, it'll say what they're using. Mr. Good Pliers is another one that I like. I love to watch it. He's got editing down pretty well. I don't know what editing program he's using, but I'm going to go in there and look. Now, those people are the ones at this point that I aspire to. If you want to see videography, editing, and production at what I consider to be the absolute pinnacle of YouTube videos, watch Destination Adventure. I would put a link to his channel in here, but I have no idea how to do that. Watch Destination Adventure because that dude has got it worked out. Before he came to YouTube, he was a professional videographer, which may help. But his videos are exceptionally well done, including having an alter ego that's actually him, that are both in the picture at the same time. They talk to each other. All right, it's 13 minutes and 40 seconds. I got to go. This is Don with Adventures of the Broken Retired telling you from the Channel Don Newsrooms. Telling you thank you very, very much for being here. Thank you for commenting. Please share, enjoy, and share and like and comment and all that kind of good stuff. And Elmer and I will catch you next time. 1